in a couple of years. But first, your local forecast on this Monday. TK, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, Raphael. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the weather Saturday. I know most of you probably didn't enjoy the weather yesterday with those tumbling temperatures. But today's another chilly day for us. But then you can see by midweek, we're back up to near 80 degrees, only for those temperatures to come crashing down once again for next weekend. We'll talk more about it coming up in your WRTV Storm Team Forecast.
I want to get back to that breaking news we've been talking about this morning. First, we're monitoring this deadly apartment fire on the northwest side of Indy. This is near Michigan Road and 54th Street. Here's some new information we just received from IFD. 3 kids and 5 adults were transported from this scene, 5 with serious injuries. We're also learning that 1 person has died in this apartment fire. 44 units in total impacted here. They have gone through with their initial search and they're still working actively in this area. So you'll want to avoid Michigan Road here on the northwest side if possible this morning. Kelsey Anderson's at the scene. We'll have more information throughout the morning as we get that from fire departments there. We are monitoring a second apartment fire this morning, and this is some video courtesy of Carmel Fire Department. This is on Timber Creek Drive in Carmel, just off City Center Drive. You can see the flames there shooting from that building. We're seeing on Twitter that they are calling out more crews to help battle this fire. We have another crew heading to the scene in Carmel. We'll keep you updated as we get any new information here as to anyone impacted, but you can see another active scene. Both of those we will keep you updated on throughout the morning. Now to other news today. There's a delay this morning in the Dominion Voting System's $1.6 billion defamation case against Fox News. Opening arguments were set to start today, and now there are reports that Fox has made a late effort to settle this case. ABC's Lindsay Watts is at the courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware with those details.
We expected jury selection would continue this morning, then on to opening arguments. Instead, a sudden delay. This morning, a late-breaking change to a trial 2 years in the making. The judge overseeing Dominion Voting System's defamation case against Fox News announced last night he was delaying the case until Tuesday morning. The Wall Street Journal, which is owned by Fox boss Rupert Murdoch, reporting Fox has made a late push to settle the dispute out of court, citing people familiar with the decision. Dominion is suing Fox News and its parent company, News Corp, for $1.6 billion, arguing the network damaged its business by knowingly airing false claims that Dominion machines rigged the 2020 election in favor of Joe Biden.
It will be impossible to ever know the true, fair, accurate election results.
Dominion alleges that while Fox hosts were promoting election lies on air, they were privately expressing disbelief in texts and emails. Fox has argued it was merely reporting on the allegations because they were newsworthy. But the judge in the case has already ruled Fox can't use that defense, saying just because something is newsworthy doesn't mean you can defame somebody. A Dominion spokesperson declined to comment on the Wall Street Journal's reporting. Fox News didn't respond to a request for comment. A press release from the court says the judge will make a statement on the case delay at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It says jury selection will continue tomorrow at 9 a.m. If this trial does proceed, it's expected to last 5 to 6 weeks. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Wilmington, Delaware.
At 6:14, the U.S. Supreme Court is facing the most significant abortion-related dispute since Roe v. Wade was overturned last summer. The justices are considering a lower court ruling restricting access to an abortion drug, and a decision could come this week. Over the weekend, protests followed a Texas judge's ruling to suspend the FDA's decades-old approval of the abortion pill mifepristone. The Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito extending a lower court's hold on the ruling at least until Wednesday night to allow the justices to fully examine that issue. In the meantime, sides remain drawn.
In my state, we are a pro-life state. We have legislation which is far more pro-life than it is in, say, California. But the Californians keep their law and we keep our law, and that's the way it's going to work out nationally.
If any Republican thinks that voters have simmered down on the abortion issue, they are wrong. It's going to that is going to continue well into the next presidential race.
Well, the FDA has the only authority in the U.S. to regulate drugs since the start of the 20th century. It was created in 1906 to enforce the Pure Food and Drug Act, which aims to make sure that items like food and medicine are safe. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas is facing some new scrutiny this morning over his finances. According to the Washington Post, Thomas claimed to have earned hundreds of thousands of dollars in income from a real estate firm that's been shut down since 2006. That company was reportedly replaced by a new firm, but there's no mention of the new firm on Thomas's records. The latest revelation raises some more questions about his financial dealings after a ProPublica report revealed that he had accepted secret luxury trips from a GOP mega donor. In just a few hours, SpaceX will attempt to launch a giant rocket around the world. It'll take off from Texas, circle the Earth, and then touch down in the Pacific Ocean near Hawaii. All of the pieces from the spacecraft will be dumped into the sea and then recovered. No one will be on board this flight. NASA is planning to use the spacecraft to send astronauts to the moon in 2025. Well, more than 30,000 athletes are gathering in Boston this morning for the 127th Boston Marathon. Over the weekend, Bostonians honored the survivors and the victims of that 2013 marathon bombing. The race is the world's oldest annually run marathon and includes athletes from 122 countries and all 50 U.S. states. Today's race will start at 9:02 this morning with the men's wheelchair division. And the One America 500 Festival Mini Marathon takes place in 18 days. So our question for the day, we want to know, are you planning to run in this annual event? You can join in on our conversation by voting on WRTV.com/vote now, or just open up the push alert we sent to your phone earlier this morning. Todd, I know you've ran the Mini before. Any plans to run this year?
I will not be running it this year,
Okay.
But it is a great event. I've done it, I think, 4 times.
Right.
And, you know, all the people set up on the street, from cheerleaders to bands, all through the track. And it's just great to see everybody out there cheering on the runners. And they put on a great event. So if you're training, it's going to be a little chilly here the next couple of days, but we'll warm it up again by the middle of the week. As far as the rain showers go, they're going to be around off and on throughout the entire day, and as we get into the daytime hours, we may even mix it with a little bit of snow shower activity. But all the bands of rain and or snow, if they come through, are going to be very thin, like you see on radar right now, from Crawfordsville to Lebanon, over towards the Noblesville area, and then down into Indianapolis. So they go through really, really quickly. We're never going to get into a period today where the rain kind of lingers throughout the entire day, so that is good news. Some showers down here near Brazil as well, and you can see them rotating through the area. And on the backside of this little band of shower activity coming towards the metro area right now, we are mixing in a few snow showers. Do not be shocked at any point throughout the day today, especially if you live north of I-70, if you see some snow shower activity. In fact, as you get into the afternoon hours and this band of snow that you see in parts of Illinois and Wisconsin rotates through, there may be numerous snow shower activity going on. Not going to see any accumulation on the ground. The ground temperatures are still really, really warm, at least the roadways. Maybe if some of those snow showers could become a little more intense here this afternoon up to the north, there could be a quick little coating on grassy areas, but that should be just about it. But again, roads shouldn't be impacted here throughout the day today. And then this evening, any precipitation comes to an end, the skies will clear, and that's going to present other problems for us as far as the potential for freezing conditions overnight tonight. Right now we sit at 37 degrees, feels like 27 though, with this wind that's out of the southwest at 17 miles per hour. Everybody's in the 30s with the exception a couple 40s there down to the south. Your highs today will get back into the mid to upper 40s, but it's not going to feel like that when you factor in the wind. We'll see wind gusts this afternoon that could be up to about 30 to 40 miles per hour, even a little bit higher than that. And so that's going to keep the wind chills today in the 20s and 30s for the most part. I mentioned the clearing skies. Overnight tonight, as the skies clear and the winds start to calm down, your temperatures do get down to right around the freezing mark. If you have any plants that are sensitive to cold temperatures outside already, you may want to cover them up. Tulips, they should be okay. It's not going to be cold enough to kill those off, but anything that's sensitive, you want to cover up. or bring inside if possible. Tomorrow, though, despite the cold start, we turn it around pretty quickly, going up into the 60s for highs with lots of sunshine, into the 70s for Wednesday, and then 80s for Thursday, only to see a cold front bring some showers to the area Thursday into Friday, followed by colder temperatures again for the weekend, Lauren.
All right, Todd, want to get back to some breaking news we're monitoring this morning. This is up in Carmel. This is a live look at an active fire here at an apartment complex. This is at Timber Creek Drive, just north of City Center Drive. You can see it looks like multiple units there are on fire this morning. Carmel calling out some more help this morning. We saw that on Twitter. So you can hear all the sirens in the background. Lots of smoke, flames still shooting from the building. Right now, we don't know how many people were inside of these apartments. We're also seeing there may be condos in this area as well. Someone asked me on Facebook if we know a building number. We don't yet at this time, but as soon as we get any new details on exactly which units were impacted, because this looks like a pretty big area, we'll keep you updated on that. Obviously, a lot of people concerned if you know anybody who lives in this area. Again, this is the second apartment fire we're monitoring this morning, and this one is in Carmel. It's just off City Center Drive. More crews here arriving at the scene near Guilford Road. To give you a better idea of where this is at, my colleague Rafael Sanchez is also heading to the scene to meet with our photographer Jonathan Christians here, who's giving us this live look. So as soon as we get more information, of course, we'll keep you updated on that. Well, this will not come as a surprise to anyone who's tried to buy eggs this winter, but the most recent outbreak of bird flu was actually the deadliest the U.S. has ever seen. It involved more than 58 million birds on farms and more than 6,000 known cases in wild birds. Researchers have developed a vaccine, though, which lab tests indicate might work on humans if necessary. Right now, officials are planning to concentrate efforts to fight the bird flu on the animals themselves. They plan to test it on chickens this spring. So an early morning apartment fire sends families scurrying into the cold. Our Kelsey Anderson is live with the very latest on this first apartment fire in the Indianapolis area. That's just ahead here on Good Morning Indiana. Plus, do you have a couple of old phones just sitting around in a junk drawer or a laptop that's tucked away somewhere at home? I know I do. Coming up, we want to look at why you shouldn't just throw them away. At 6:22, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Good Morning Indiana. So a North Carolina man is still a little numb after he had a close encounter with a bear. David Oppenheimer was relaxing on a lounge chair outside of his home in Asheville on Tuesday when a motion detector sounded an alarm. Well, Oppenheimer turned around. At first, he didn't see anything, but moments later, as you can see, the bear was staring at him right in the face. Both of them were startled. The bear did not move towards Oppenheimer. Instead, he just ran off. As you can see there, he said, "Oh, I got caught." Oppenheimer admits this is not the first time that this bear has come calling. He says he's noticed the same bear, he assumes the same bear, looking through his trash cans in the past. So he thought, "Oh, I didn't think you were home." There he was. So that's pretty funny.
Look at him moving just from one bird feeder to the other.
No, he says, "There's the guy that feeds me." But,
right. But their reactions were both priceless.
They're
They
both
both like startled each other, like, "Huh, huh."
Look at the bear's ears.
Right, taking a second to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
well, thankfully,
that is pretty crazy.
Thankfully, the bear ran.
Yes, it all ended well for both parties.
Right, yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, outside right now, we're dealing with windy, chilly conditions, and in some areas, we're dealing with some rain and snow showers. Temperatures are sitting in the 30s. Definitely need to have the jacket as you get going this morning. And you can see some of these rain and snow showers pinwheeling around that big area of low pressure that we have up to the north. And we'll continue to have these rain and or snow showers off and on throughout most of the day. There's a pretty good little band of rain and then maybe some snow shower activity on the back side of it coming into the Carmel area where they have that apartment fire ongoing right now. There's some wind here as well. And then from Danville to Crawfordsville, a few snowflakes. As we work our way throughout the day today, we'll have periods of rain and snow shower activity off and on. Temperatures this morning stay generally where they are. They really don't move much, but when you factor in the wind, it feels even colder, Lauren. And then throughout the afternoon hours, wind gusts maybe as high as 40 miles per hour. And so those temperatures in the mid-40s are going to feel more like the mid-30s.
All right, Todd. Well, maybe you're doing a little spring cleaning. You know, it was so warm for a few days. I did a little bit myself. You may stumble upon some old phones or laptops as you're doing that. And our John Matarese explains why you shouldn't just throw those items in the trash so you don't waste your money.
Do you have an old laptop buried at home? How about an old smartphone sitting in your junk drawer? Well, rather than just throwing them away, there may be better things to do with those old tech devices. Friends Carol Lawrence and Susan Sipple have updated smartphones now, but at home,
5 phones, flip phones too.
they've got old phones stashed away.
It sits there and collects dust, and then you add another and another, and when you turn around, you have 7 phones like I did.
That's what Alex Hausfeld refers to as the tech graveyard that everyone seems to have.
It's either a shoebox or a closet or a junk drawer.
Alex says the last thing to do with old devices is to toss them in the trash.
Because of the harmful chemicals that can be released into the environment, whether it's burned or it goes into a landfill.
Instead, he says, repurpose old devices, like using old smartphones as security cameras.
Baby monitors are another one.
Or sell a device. Just make sure it's wiped clean.
Make sure all of your personal information is off of it.
Alex manages a U-Break iFix by Assurian store, which partners with Samsung to help customers recycle their tech for free.
Anything from phones, chargers, old cables, batteries.
Mark Williams, the head of customer care with Samsung, says parts are reused when possible or disposed of properly. When a device breaks down, Mark also suggests you repair it rather than replace it.
If you want to stretch your dollars, you could keep your device a year or two longer by just getting it fixed, and it'll perform like it did when you first got it.
One last option for old devices. Our friends Susan and Carol say, why not donate?
If it can help somebody else, then that's what we should do.
So recycle, sell, repair, or repurpose, and that way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
From Indy's streaming news leader, this is breaking news from WRTV.
And that breaking news is from the city's northwest side. Firefighters are on the crew of a 2-alarm apartment fire. Our Kelsey Anderson has been on the scene all morning long gathering information. Kelsey, what do you know at this hour?
Well, Lauren, this fire is a 2-alarm fire just because of the sheer amount of people that were here. So this apartment unit, 44 units, they say they rescued at least 30 people this morning. We do know that 3 adults and 5 kids were transported to the hospital this morning. 5 of them, we're learning, are in serious condition. Now, there was 1 fatality during this fire. Now, we don't know any information about where that person was or who that person is, but firefighters do tell us here on scene that they believe the fire started on the 3rd floor of that apartment building, and they do say that smoke alarms were working, and that's why a lot of those people were able to get out this morning. We talked to one person who says that they heard those smoke alarms, and that's what told them to get out of the building this morning. That's why they are able to be standing outside safe this morning from that fire. Now, things are kind of starting to wrap up here in this area, but it's going to still be a long morning. So fire crews starting to clean up their hoses and ladders, but we did see investigators on scene. They have to look into this fire, see what happened, what started it, things like that. So it's still going to be a very long morning for firefighters here in this area. Now, they are still looking for hot spots, but again, things are wrapping up in this area. And they do believe that everyone is out of the building. They've done their search. They believe everyone's out, but of course they're still going through double checking, triple checking to make sure that everyone is safe and out of these buildings. Now, again, 1 fatality in this fire this morning, and we do know that 8 people were transported to the hospital, 5 of them children, and 5 of them also in serious condition. Now, we don't know the ages of those who are in serious condition, but again, a very active scene here at 54th and Michigan. So if this is on your morning commute, avoid this area because it is going to be busy for quite some time. Lauren?
And Kelsey, we are following another apartment fire this morning, so I want to take a live look from a different scene. This one is in Carmel on Timber Creek Drive, where you can see flames actively shooting out of this building, especially that top story there. You can see the hoses out there, a number of crews. Carmel firefighters responding to the scene. They actually made a call out for more crews, and they tweeted that those vehicles are just starting to arrive at the scene right now. They also just tweeted out that they completed a trench cut. They're attempting to stop the fire from running any further in this large apartment building. Right now, we don't have any words on how many people are impacted, if they had to do any rescues, or if anyone was hurt or killed at this scene, but we will keep you updated. Rafael Sanchez is also heading to meet our crew here at the scene, as this is a very active, busy scene in Carmel. Again, it's just off Timber Creek Drive, just off City Center Drive. That gives you a better idea of where this is at. We're not sure exactly which buildings are all impacted, but it looks like a number of units here will be impacted as well. So we'll keep you updated on both apartment fires this morning. An active morning for IFD and Pike Township fire crews on the northwest side, where you saw Kelsey, and then also Carmel fire up here on Timber Creek Drive. So